Well, the Little Rock City Board of Directors last night voted to clear the way for a mental health group home called The Gardens to come to the city's Pecan Lake subdivision. And that's left many in that community both upset and confused. Channel 7's Tyree White was at that meeting. He spent this day talking to neighbors and joins us now in studio with what they had to say. Tyree.
Chris, last night's Little Rock Board of Directors meeting was packed with people who live in and near Pecan Lake. They are not happy at all with the board's decision and want city leaders to rethink their votes.
I thought that after they would listen to us and really absorb what we were saying, I thought the outcome was going to be in our favor.
But that's not what happened last night. Many of the people living in the Pecan Lake subdivision and some nearby in Tall Timber say they went to Little Rock City Board meeting to keep the Gardens group home from moving into their neighborhood. They needed 6 votes to do that.
Director Phillips?
Yes.
Director Adcock?
Yes.
But only 5 directors voted in their favor.
That was defeating, and it was very hurtful.
Last night's decision really goes back to August, when an application was filed for a conditional use permit to allow a mental health and therapeutic community facility known as the Gardens to be located right at the entrance of the Pecan Lake subdivision. The Gardens give support to those suffering from mental illnesses like schizophrenia. They already have a location in Sherwood and Texarkana. The Little Rock Planning Commission approved the Gardens permit, but Denise White, who lives in Pecan Lake, filed an appeal trying to cancel their vote.
It's a risk for the people in our neighborhood, for our children, for our safety. I think that's something that anybody would be concerned about.
A lot of people feel the same way White does. They say they have nothing against mental illness, but there's already a detox facility near the neighborhood, and neighbors say they didn't want that either. And now, here they go again.
The reason we have zoning laws is to make sure things are put in their appropriate place. And we just don't think that should be in a neighborhood. It should be in a business section, not in a neighborhood.
The Gardens had State Representative Ashley Hudson at the meeting speaking on their behalf. She pointed out that under state law, the board can't vote against their permit just because of the kind of people they're treating. Any pushback has to be based on land use. Hudson claims the neighbors are getting it all wrong.
All of them, even the ones that started with, I don't want to discriminate, but often said, why don't you put them out in the county? Why don't you put them somewhere else? Why don't you keep them out of my backyard?
Hudson says the Gardens would serve 16 adults with mental illnesses. There would be 8 staff members and 24-hour security. The purpose of the Gardens is to teach them how to grow, recover, and build fulfilling lives. It's something many neighbors agree is needed, just not in Pecan Lake. Last night, 2 city directors were absent on the vote, Ken Richardson and Lance Hines. Because they weren't there, only 8 directors voted, and the mayor could only vote to break a tie, so he didn't get a chance to vote. 5 directors voted to keep the Gardens out of Pecan Lake, including Vice Mayor B.J. Wyrick, who's over that ward.
We need to remind them, you're going to be up for re-election, and you're going to need our votes. But then you'll be here, and you'll be smiling in our faces and saying, vote for me. And we will reciprocate with, but what have you done for us?
Now, we're asking Little Rock City Board, what can neighbors do to possibly change the vote? Mayor Frank Scott Jr. answered that last night. Neighbors will have to reach out to the 2 directors who weren't there and get them to convince the 3 that voted against them to take their votes back and vote again. Neighbors say that's what they're trying to do now. On your side, I'm Tyree White.
Okay, Tyree, more to come. Thanks very much. There was some confusion over last night's vote stemming from the absence of those 2 members. City officials say that they plan to release information explaining the process soon.